Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Hunty MUA, otherwise welcome back. This week I am going to be testing some new makeup. I have a bin here, of things. Some of them are very new, some of them I have had for a little while and have not tested out yet. But I'm going to be doing that. And then also I figured why not put a fun little spin on it. My first ever eyeshadow look I did popped up in my Snapchat memories today. I'll insert that here. It's a little, what was supposed to be a little bronze moment with some purple shimmer on the lid, and I thought it was everything. I believe I went out to a drag show that night and I was into it. It's really fun to look back on things like that and be like, wow, I've come so far and I still have so much growth to go. It's amazing. It's a process. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Click the bell icon down below so you're notified every time I upload a new video, and give this one a thumbs up. Leave me comments on different things you want to see, if you're going to try any of these products, different things you'd like me to try, so on and so forth. Go follow my socials. I am Hunty725 on Instagram, HuntyMUA725 on TikTok. My Snapchat and my Twitter are in my header and on the next screen you will see here. Also, don't forget, whenever I reach 500 subscribers, whenever that is, I'm going to do a giveaway of sorts, so please keep sharing my videos. Thank you so much for all the continued support, and let's do some makeup. First things first, I'm going to get into brows as I usually do, and I'm going to be using some new products for this, which I am really excited about. This is from One Size. It's the Brow Kiki Micro Brow Defining Pencil and the Clear Nourishing Brow Gel. I believe the pencils and the gels come in 7 or 8 different shades. I just like a clear brow gel, especially because I do so much with a pencil already, but I have heard fantastic things about these. Cute packaging, very on brand with the One Size. So this is the brow pencil. I have looked at some of these things, and one thing I like about this, mine is in the shade medium brown, and here on this end, it shows the color, but it's also the end that has the pencil, and the other end is the spoolie. So sometimes I get confused if I'm going back into my brow pencil and I've already put the lids back on it. I can't remember which end is which, and I'll open it up to use the pencil and I open the spoolie. So I really like that that's there, so you know which end is the pencil. So that's what that looks like. And then the brow gel, I really liked this packaging. It's in this little tube. Cute. So before I get into brows, I like to go ahead and prime my face, since I will be going around them with concealer. I'm going to use my One Size Secure the Blur Primer, as well as my Jaclyn Cosmetics Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This is my favorite combination of primers as of the past few months. As you've seen if you've watched my last few videos, I'm going to go ahead and prime the face, do my brows, and I'll be back. I really like that brow pencil. So for foundation, I just got a different shade of the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. This shade is medium 1.2 Patagonia. Let's see how this, I feel like it's gonna be too dark. It is. Okay, so since the foundation is too dark, I'm just going to mix it with my lighter one, which is L2.5 Yukon, and then this one's M1.2. And then I'm just going in with a dense foundation buffer brush. I still can't get over how pretty this foundation is. I don't have a new concealer. I'm just gonna go in with my Hourglass Airbrush Vanish concealer in the shade Créme. And I will, even when I get darker, I will still go quite bright under the eyes, just because I like a really bright under eye. Would you all want to see like a bridal makeup tutorial? And I wouldn't do that on myself. Like, I would bring in a friend or maybe one of my past brides, and I think that would be really cool. If you want to see it, let me know down in the comments below. So I've got some stuff from Makeup by Mario's latest collection. It is called the Soft Sculpt. Ooh, that's hard to say. I was watching a YouTube video on the collection today, actually, from Raw Beauty Christy, and she also couldn't pronounce it. It's Makeup by Mario's Soft Sculpt collection. So the purpose of this collection is to give a sculpted look, but something that's more like natural and wearable, and not necessarily just like photograph ready. First, we're gonna get into the Soft Sculpt shaping stick. This is a contour stick. This is what the packaging looks like. His packaging is super sleek. And then it comes out, looks like this. I hope I clean the foundation off my hands for white packaging. So the Soft Sculpt sticks actually have a little brush on them. So if you can see there, it has these little 5 kind of heads on them. And it's also detachable, so you can wash it, which I love. The only thing I don't like is you have to be super careful, like when you put the lid back on that, and I don't want to just leave it exposed. But then the other end, oh my gosh, that's another thing I saw in a couple videos. It's hard to get it open. So the other end, I guess, got on the inside a little bit. Whatever, that's fine. I have the shade medium, so I did get medium just because, as I've talked about before, I like a harsher, more sculpted contour. But I'm just gonna sculpt out with this like I usually do, and then use this brush applicator because that's what he recommends. I am going to use a brush to apply it to my nose just because I don't trust myself. And I know I did apply it a little thicker than usual, but it'll blend out and we'll see how this works. Got that on. I'm gonna use the brush. He says, and I've seen in reviews, that you should kind of use patting motions and go up with it. So we're gonna. This brush gives a flawless application. I would apply all of my cream products with this brush. That's so pretty. And it's contour. Being really gentle with it on the nose. That blends out effortlessly. I am gonna go back in with my sponge just a tiny bit. Especially on the jawline, I feel like the brush worked better on like flat parts of the face. So one thing I do like to do no matter what is sculpt out my contour. I do really like the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation to do that. I like the finish of that foundation too. It's a little more matte, so I like to use it in the winter. But I can do the same thing just with the like a flat foundation brush like this. I just take my foundation that's left over on my hand. And I also like this just because no matter what kind of cream contour product I do, it always ends up a little bit harsher on the jawline. And I don't worry about blending out so much with the brush. I just kind of apply it where I want it. As always, I will go in after I've contoured to highlight my nose with my concealer. And then I know what you're thinking, time to set the face. No, because I've got another product from the Soft Sculpt collection. Makeup by Mario also has Soft Pop blush sticks. There were several beautiful colors, but this one caught my eye particularly because of how gorgeous the color is. I don't even know if this is gonna work on me, and I don't care, I'm gonna make it work. So same kind of concept, you get the brush down here, then the blush stick up here, and this is in the shade Raspberry. It's like a hot pink, and I was like, we're gonna do that. So I'm not gonna apply this everywhere I would normally apply blush. I just want to put it like on the apples of my cheeks. Yeah, it's pretty intense. I expected that. But these are supposed to be relatively natural and blend out naturally. So I'm gonna take that brush again. I will say it's a little much on the tip of the nose. Other than that, yeah. For setting powder, I'm gonna go in with my One Size translucent setting powder. It's the ultimate setting powder from Patrick Starr's brand. This isn't really new to me. I haven't used it a whole lot in a while. I was watching a YouTube video recently where someone was using it and was just talking about how great it is. So for a set, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with my Louise base in Rumour 02. Sometimes my eyeshadow looks can get kind of dramatic, so I do like to go like from in here all the way out to here with my primer, just to make sure that everywhere that eyeshadow could possibly get is gonna have a primer. And I may have mentioned this before, you can even use like a concealer as an eyeshadow base. All eyeshadows are meant to have a base under them. Without a base, they're going to crease easily, they're going to fade very fast. With a base, you get ultimate color payoff. All right, then I'm just gonna make sure everything is blended out nicely, no creasing under the eyes. And then, like I mentioned, I'm gonna set with my One Size translucent setting powder. So let's move on to some eyes and let's recreate my first ever eyeshadow look while we're at it. I'm gonna be using the new Norvina Volume 5 Pro Pigment Palette. I'm super excited about this. Super pretty packaging. Oh my goodness. I love this color story. It reminded me a lot of the OG like ABH Norvina palette, the Let's Get Her Out. So it reminded me a lot of this palette that came out back in, oh, this has been through the ringer. So this palette, it reminded me of like a bigger version of this. So I saw this and I was like, oh, yes. So as you saw in the photo, which I will insert here again, my goal was to do something like bronzy with a little bit of purple shimmer. So we'll go for that, but kind of put a now kind of twist on it. Also got Patrick Ta's new eyeshadow palette, which I just want to show this off. I have to use it soon. And this is going to be really great for bridal looks too. But this is just, oh my God. So first things first, I'm going to go in with this bronzy shade down here, shade E4. And I'm just going to put that everywhere. So I literally just want that to be a base of color to lay down there and build other colors on top of. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade C3 here. That is really screaming my name. I'm gonna take that on a pencil brush and kind of put that all in the crease, and then I'll blend on top of it with a different color. So I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush and blend that out a bit. And it like surprisingly blends beautifully with that bronze shade. I was kind of nervous, but I'm also going to go in with shade, I'm gonna go in with B3 here, which is a lighter purple, just to kind of buff that out, but also add a little bit more drama. I'm also going to take shade D5 down here, which is a deeper purple, and I'm just gonna focus that in the very outer portion. So for shimmer, I'm having a really hard time deciding. There's this one and there's this one. I think I wanna go for like purple. I'm just gonna take shade A3 all over my finger and pat that down on the lid. Wow. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, touch some things up a bit, and we'll keep going. So that's kind of what we've got on the eyes for now. I will spruce some things up later, maybe add some liner, I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling, but we're gonna keep going on the rest of the face. I'm gonna go ahead and brush this baking powder off. So I like to go over everything with my Last Act Translucent Setting Powder from Jaclyn Cosmetics, just to take away any excess and then take away some of the powderiness too. Next, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I have another product from the Soft Sculpt collection from Makeup by Mario. The bronzer is also in the shade medium. So this is the compact that it comes in. It's got a magnetic kind of shut, so it's not very hard to open, which is nice. There is a little film on the mirror that comes off easily. Nice mirror in there too, but I am just gonna take this on a fluffy bronzer brush or powder brush, whatever you want to call it. And to bake my bronzer, I'm going to use my Jaclyn Cosmetics Brightening Under Eye Powder. It's in Brightening Lilac. And then on my nose, I just go in with a regular translucent powder, just because that's a little much for the nose. As far as this bronzer goes, I will definitely use that again, most definitely. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of liner to this look. I'm gonna go in with my Haus Labs liquid eyeliner in the shade Punk. I'm also gonna go ahead and add some white liner to the bottom lash line. Let me go ahead and do mascara and lashes. In terms of lashes, I have the other pair from the Michaela Glam Light collection. I'm not going to use those right now. I actually have a friend, her name is Hannah, and she has a locally owned indigenous business called Hunty, and it is lashes and makeup. And she started a few years ago, and her products are fabulous. And she actually sent me a PR package recently and sent some gorgeous lashes in the PR package, and also this pair, which I'm super excited about. I'm gonna wear these. She also, let me show you, she also has some glosses here, has a cute little eyeshadow palette, lipsticks, and then she also released a line of shirts for Pride, which is awesome. And she's got other shirts and hoodies too. So go check out Hunty. I'm gonna pop on these lashes after some mascara. I'm gonna use my Fenty Full Frontal Mascara as usual. No, I think I'm gonna use these. I wanna use these. This is the style. Oh my gosh, where did it go? These are in the style DN14. I don't think I'm even gonna cut these down at all, just because the eyeshadow is already so dramatic. Let's see how these fit. Let's do it. I thought I was being too dramatic with the eyeshadow. I could have been more dramatic. I'm gonna go ahead and brush off this baking powder. I'm gonna brighten a little bit with my Jaclyn Cosmetics Face It All Brightening and Setting Palette. And I'm gonna take the top two shades. So I'm gonna go finish up the eyes a little bit. I'm gonna take the deeper purple C3, run that under the lash line, and then buff it out with the lighter purple. Oh, this palette is so pretty. I'm gonna go back in with B3 and buff this out. So after I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my inner corner and brow bone. I'm gonna take the shade B1, which is this white shimmery shade. Take that for my inner corner first. That's insane. I'm gonna take the same thing on my brow bone. It might be a little intense, but I don't care. I love makeup. I love makeup. This is crazy. Every time I'm blown away just seeing it all come together. It's insane, but let me stop rambling and keep going. So more newness. Jaclyn Hill a few weeks ago launched her Bougie Rouge collection. I managed to get some of that. It was not here in time enough for the last video. I got one of the blush sticks and I'm not going to use that today, but I am going to use one of the blush palettes. So she did 2 blush palettes, the Rouge Romance palette, which is a warm toned palette, and then the Rouge Affair palette, which is cool toned. I'm going to use this one since my blush was like that, my cream blush was that hot pink color. I'm gonna go in with a mix of mostly French Kiss, but a little bit of Dainty, so this lighter pink, hotter pink down below. Okay, yes, the pigment is insane, it's there, but it doesn't like apply harshly. Like it blends really easily right off the bat. So I learned this technique from Jaclyn, taking a flat kabuki brush and kind of melting the blush and the bronzer together. It'll also soften the blush a little bit. I'm gonna go in with some lips. I don't have any newness as far as lipstick and lip liner go. I do have some new glosses, but lipstick and lip liner, I'm gonna use Jaclyn Cosmetics. I'm gonna go in with Bold Brew and lip liner and the shade Nudie in the liquid lip. I wanna go pretty dark and kind of ombre it out, so I'm gonna use a darker liner, which is why I'm gonna use this one. So then I'm just gonna kind of go in the center with Nudie. That is not exactly what I was going for, but so as far as lip glosses go, I've got the ones from Hands Honey. I've got the Michaela X Glam Light lip glosses, which I still want to play with, but I really want to play with these. Let me tell you about these. So these are from Edge Beauty, which is a locally LGBT owned brand out of Kansas City. I am actually an ambassador for the brand. You can use code Hunty725. My code for Hannah is Hunty. My code for Edge is Hunty725, and you can use that to save a little bit on your purchase. But these lip glosses are gorgeous. So I got sent the Warms collection plus their new Edge Glass, which actually launched on July 1st. And I can't decide which of these I want to use. I think I'm gonna go in with this pinky one to add a little bit more color to the inside. So I'm not a huge fan of the way these lips are looking. I'm also gonna go in with the shade Confidence. And I like that a little bit better. And then I'm just gonna take that clear gloss, the Edge Glass, and tap it all over. It's stunning, and it feels so nice too. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, highlight, brow gel, and then we'll be all done. Anastasia Dewy set as usual. So for highlight, I have one more product from the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt collection. It is this is the Soft Glow Highlighter. So it says, this Silky Luxe highlighter melts onto your skin and creates that effortless back from the beach glow. We'll see how I feel about this. You all know I'm a highlighter fiend, but here is the highlighter. I have the shade Pearl. So then for my nose, I always go in something with a little different because I really want it to pop. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter in Extra. This is the loose Beaming Light highlighter. And then brow gel is the last thing I always do. I'm gonna go in with my One Size Brow Kiki Clear Nourishing Brow Gel. I've heard fantastic things about this brow gel. Before I forget, I just wanna brush through them with a spoolie. Alrighty, so that is it. That's the finished look. I hope you all had fun trying out some new makeup products with me. Definitely go give some of this stuff a try, especially check out Hands Honey and Edge Beauty. And once again, my code for Hands Honey is Hunty. My code for Edge is Hunty725. You'll save a little bit of money. I do get a small commission when you use those codes, but you should definitely go check out both of these local brands. They are awesome. Their products are great and relatively inexpensive too. But all this other stuff, I don't think there's anything I dislike. Nevertheless, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Click the bell icon down below so you're notified every time I post a new video. Give this one a thumbs up. Go follow my socials. I'm Hunty725 on Instagram, HuntyMUA725 on TikTok. My Snapchat and Twitter are in the header on my channel, and in the next screen you'll see here in a bit. Don't forget to share away. I'm gonna do a giveaway still when I reach 500 subscribers, and I am working on getting there. And once again, I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I had a lot of fun with this. I will see you all next week. Bye everyone.